Hello, hello. Oh my God. Hi everyone. Hi Poppy. Hi Angela. Oh, hello Pixie. Well, right. So doing this right, what happened was I thought, holy flipping flop. The plan was to do a quick round to start with of you must say something nice, okay? And the plan was to get like a nice sort of picture behind the holy flop, whatever you call it here, and then bring in a couple of things so that you can, say something nice and then get onto the quiz. And it all just, I had to, I had to call fraud up for an emergency SOS, and we just could not sort it out. So it's going to be this rather boring looking background, I'm afraid, guys. So yeah. So while anyone else is popping in, I'm just going to make a quick cuppa. So I think we're just going to have to go straight onto the quiz. Are you all ready, you three? Right, chat amongst yourselves a sec. I'll just wait a couple more seconds. You might be able to hear me from here, actually. Right, what have you all been up to? And also, this, another reason why I've done this live is because I'm trying to test something in the background on another server. Did anyone hear that? Hi, Dilly Gaff, you all right? Right, so firstly, we'll just say a happy belated birthday to Angela. I was going to do a live last night and say happy birthday, and hoping that you're, obviously okay. Whatever's going on, it's not my business. I don't want to get involved. I just want everyone to get on and just stop all this bloody arguing. But anyway, what I was going to say something. What was I going to say? I'm not likely to stay on doing the quiz. Not that bright. Oh, don't be daft, Dilly Gaff. What have you all been up to anyway while my tea's been brewing? How's Pixie, Poppy? Do you know what? I was expecting you to answer me with like a voice. I forgot that we're not on the phone. I've still got to get used to all this computer, talking to the computer stuff. Right, so Dilly Gaff, you sorted everything out, did you? See, I told you it wasn't anything to worry about. I think because like tensions are quite high at the minute, everyone's a bit like, oh, why does tea take so long to bloody brew? Right, so running. Where are you running to, Poppy? Oh, did you go running today? Right, good, Dilly Gaff, good. Right, it's only I only wanted to do this for a quick test anyway. So there's only 7. So it's just a test thingy because there's another server I wanted to try and make things quicker and better, like for the future. And it's just not having it. I think I'm going to have to get some sort of program to sort my Mac out. Because apparently Apple Macs are like a super powerful computer thing, right? But they're enough a pain in the arse. They really are. All these updates all the time. But yeah, apparently it's a powerhouse, but I just find it more of a powerful pain in the butt. So there we go. Right, are you ready? Type yes. Right, well, at least the other server is sort of like on fire, actually. So that's good to know. This ain't going to be a long live. This is just a test, really. Hi, Fraud, you all right? Right, so are we ready? Right, so Oh, well, I just broke something already. Right, first question of the Royal History Quiz. We'll probably end up doing this, I don't know, once a week, once every other week. We'll just see how it goes. It's just, I think the algorithms are going to be all over the place because I've been messing around the last couple of weeks with a couple of servers, and so it's probably going to get a bit caught up in the system, if you like. It's a bit like, where do I go? Where do I go? That's algorithms for you. I can't. I can't. Oh, can't you see, Poppy? What's the matter? Right. Anyway. Right. First question. Ready? What flower do all royal brides have in their bouquets or bouquets, however you want to pronounce it? Right. Hang on. Right. Right. While you're all thinking, I'm gonna quickly turn that other server off. Oh, what happened there? Nope. Nope, not not lilies or peonies. Keep going. It begins with an M. M for mother. It's something that tilly cat grass. Oh, it could be classed as from a distance. It begins with M for mother. And when I looked it up, to be honest with you, I was like, wow, I wouldn't even know that. Because it's not something it's not a typical, like you say, marigold or grass or peonies or roses. It's something that's quite not very noticed. Right, tell me when you want to give up and I'll give you the answer. Keep going. It's very rare. Begins with M for mother and ends with E. Right, keep thinking. I'm going to brew me tea a bit more. Right, I'll give you another hint. M-Y and then ends with E. So the first two letters are M-Y. Where's the milk? Oh, I heard the other day, I haven't really been on Twitter, I heard the other day, right, that Harry is getting a bit confused. That Harry's getting a bit confused about where he's going to sit at the coronation in the church. I just thought, well, just sit down, boy. Just sit bloody down. Why can't he just sit down? Oh, he gets on my nerves. And the other, Cruella as well. Now she's actually going to Hollywood, isn't she? She's proven us all wrong. Right, okay, I'm good. Right, there's me going off in a tangent about something else. Right, so it's right, myrtle. The flower in all royal brides' bouquets is called myrtle. Right, second question. What did the Queen work as when she was in the military? It smells not quite nice, actually, Poppy. It smells more eucalyptus. Because I've got fragrance oil that I like make the candles with called myrtle and amber, and you can definitely smell the amber. That's an obvious smell, but the myrtle, it's like got top notes of eucalyptus, mint, and something slightly bitter. But yeah, it's nice. Mechanic. The Queen was a mechanic. What's I saying about Harry? Oh yeah, why can't he just sit down? And also, Cruella has proven us wrong, hasn't she? She's now in Hollywood, all because she married that royal ginger thing. Oh, I don't know. What a grifter. Absolute blinking grifter. I thought, holy flipping flop, man. God, what are these people thinking? But then again, I don't think it will last long. I think they'll all get markled within 5 minutes because really she's had to go back to the TIG because she's got nowhere else to go, has she? And also, while me and Fro were trying to work out this picture problem thing, because you know it right, okay, the picture was the one where she looked like she wore that curtain. I think it was to someone's wedding, and she looked like she was wearing curtains, you know, the ones with that it was just awful, wasn't it, that dress? Anyway, she was holding like a little purse, and I looked closer and I thought that's her TIG purse. And I thought, I wonder if she's allowed to do that. She intended to go to America. Well, yeah, that's true, Dillygaff. So we put answers in comments, all right. Oh no, Angela, you don't have to write anything down. Just use Google if you want to. There's no strict rules here. It's just for shits and giggles, really. So, right. So Queen's Mechanic. Right. Let's get on to the quiz. So, third question: who was the last king? Right. Oh no, sorry. Who was the last king to lead his troops into battle? Just use Google. To be quite honest with you, I did pick some hard ones because we don't always like try and remember like right back in the day history, do we? Right, where's the other question gone? All right, oh, okay. Nope, not Richard the First. Yes, Joe Jones, you got it in one. George the Second in 1743. Right, question 4. Which king lost the crown jewels whilst leading a campaign against rebellious barons? Right, I'll read it again. Which king lost the crown jewels whilst leading a campaign against rebellious barons? Yeah, so I thought that we could do the what's it called? You must say something nice about that, like the curtain she was wearing, you know, when she was walking through the graveyard that time at some wedding. But it just this StreamYard thing just wasn't having it. So I'm just like, well, they can go sod themselves. I thought sod my life. Right, so you still ain't got it then. Which king lost the crown jewels whilst leading a campaign against rebellious barons? Name begins with a J, and it happened in 1216. Yes, Poppy, well done. Da 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 da. Da da la la la. Da 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 da. Oh dear. Right. Fifth. Who was the first king to be buried in Westminster Abbey? So that was, who was the first king to be buried in Westminster Abbey? Yeah, well done, Poppy. Yeah, Fraud has gone quiet. I think he needs a bit of a break from me today because I've probably done his head in the last couple of hours. Right, hang on, Poppy. Let me check my answers. Oh dear, no, wrong. Yes, Joe, you're right. That's it. Joe's won. Da, 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 da. Ding, ding, ding. Just try. Drum roll. Right, question 6. Who was king when the Black Death came to Britain? Right, so yeah, we've had Harry, like, just not being normal, but that's just not surprising. Not knowing where to sit, just bloody fucking sit down, boy. Just sit down. Wherever there's a chair, just sit flipping down. Excuse my language, he's just really getting on my ginger nerves today. I don't know. Oh, dilly gaff, right, hang on. What? My God. Who was the king? God, that really made me laugh, actually. It's just the way you put it. Um, who who was king? Who was king when the Black Death came to Britain? Oh, right, yeah. So the ginger thing's not knowing where to sit. Then you've got Cruella in Hollywood. What else has been going on? Hmm. Just tell him to sit on the bloody floor, for goodness sake. He wants to count his blessings he's been allowed to see. He should count his blessings he's been allowed to come. Right, what else has been going on? Oh, oh, Thomas and Samantha are doing a documentary, aren't they? I can't wait to see that. They said something about Prince Andrew and oh, yeah, was it a Prince Andrew thing then? Secret tapes and something like that. Yeah, that would be good, wouldn't it? I think that will. But I saw the part where Thomas Markle said, "How can I fix this?" He hasn't got anything to fix. Why does he still feel that he has to fix something when this is all Megan? I think Dilligaff, I think they said it was on Channel 7. It's probably in America first before it comes here. Um, oh, right. Yeah, Edward the Third, guys. Well done. Ding, ding, ding. Da-la-la-la. There we go. I'm going to have to get some little props, aren't I? Little bells and little things like that. Right, where are we? Last question, guys. Last question. Who was the last king to have a beard? Right, so if we're on Saturday, right, Saturday, yeah, so that they'll be probably watching it about now. I think Australia's basically a day ahead of us. Oh, silly cat. Who was the last king to have a beard? Oh, yeah, well, Joe's done it again. Joe, are you using Google? So yeah, so that was just a quick roll quiz, a quick testing. Like to see what's going on behind in the background because we've been having all sorts of problems lately, and just to have a bit of a moan up, really, bit of a moan up. Right. So what's been happening? Right. So what happened was must be about just over. No, I was 18, over 20 years ago. Oh, Joe, tut, tut, tut. But I wouldn't expect anyone not to use Google, to be quite frank with you. I think just, when you're doing a live, just use Google. I mean, no one cares today. It's just a bit of fun. And something happened, and I had to, yeah, it's been a tough couple of weeks, to be frank. Oh, good. At least you like quizzes. Yeah, so hopefully next time I can sort a nice background out. You've got something else going on, and so you just don't see the holy flipping flop thing, circle thing flashing in your face. Right, so what else has been going on? Right, so Fishy Rishi is just a complete asshole. I don't like him at all. Um, what else has happened? I haven't really watched the news. Tell me what else has been going on, guys. Yeah, well, hopefully, Joe, that things will get better. It's just that because I don't get much time lately, it's hard to get things really rolling. No, well, no, dilly gaff, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Honestly, guys, it's whatever you feel comfortable with, whatever you want to do. It's just a bit of fun. Yeah, so are we signing up to the WHO, aren't we? Which is we might as well just go back in the European Union then. What's the point in leaving when they're keeping us in via the back door? It's not acceptable, is it? I mean, what we paying our taxes for? I mean, Fishy Rishi and his missus, what are they? Were like trillionaires? Cool, they've got some cheap. Well, they can start paying my council tax then on my behalf then, because I'm sick of paying towards corruption. Hi, Lulu. How are you? Yeah, you guys. I just think we need to just stand our ground now and start saying go sod themselves. Because I'm not going to keep paying for all these trillionaires to be even richer. Are you? Something needs to be done. Oh, has she? I don't know, but I just think now that she's just trying to, she's really coming down hard, isn't she now? Just every single day, at least once or twice more than usual every single day. She's there, isn't it? And now she's got this Hollywood thing going on, and I'm thinking, is she ever going to go away? Oh, good luck. Yeah, yeah. It's just been a bit of a hectic couple of weeks, Lulu. It's been hell, actually. Absolute hell. A nightmare. Just had to start paying council tax. Scares life out. Yeah, it is. It's. I think too many people are scared. It's like I keep moaning about. Once you lose the fear, you just reach a whole new level of freedom. To be honest, and I will take right. Okay, I need to tell you all something because it is easy to do how to beat the bailiffs, basically. But I don't want to encourage mob rule. Oh my god. Yeah, so I've got to be careful how I word this because I don't want to be attacked and or or arrested for encouraging mob rule or anything like that. So it's all to oh god no, we're going to have to save this for another day because you can't just say too much and then too little and then try to sort of calm it down a bit. uh, you can beat them, and I'm living proof that you can beat them. But I've got to be very careful how I word it. What's going on in Lancashire? I'm going to have to do that. Did I tell you I'm going to have to do that on a totally different thing? Yeah, honestly, you know what? Council tax. It was originally for commercial use only, and then they thought, well, actually, yeah, see all these flats, see all these poor people, see all these houses. Yeah, I think we can milk the system here ourselves and just demand more money, and everybody has to pay council tax. It sucks, and the way they keep putting it up. Yeah, Poppy, don't ever answer the door to the TV man. TV license, guys. TV license. Now, this is something I can tell you, right? They will only know if you have a television or watching television if you open the door and let them in. Do not let them in. Whatever they say to you is absolute BS. The only way they can find out if you're watching, as they call it, live TV or have any devices in your home is if you let them walk in. They haven't got all these detector things. That was just all actually, that that was really, really bad. That was really stepping over the mark when they had those adverts years ago, TV licensed people with their vans and the digital sky things. tracking, and they claim that they could sense and censor if you were watching TV via aerials and blah blah blah. That was all bullshit, absolute bullshit. They've been making everybody live in fear for far too long now. It's gone on for too long. We need to, you know. I'm scared. Yeah, don't be scared, Dilly. Honestly, I when it first, not with a TV license, this was a parking ticket, right? When they first done it to me, I was absolutely bricking myself. I was literally breathing through a paper bag. And then I went on Facebook, and I remember I joined a group called Beat the Bailiffs and the Banks, and I sort of said help. And within an hour, I had a van full of guys come down, remove my clamp. He done his own little thing with it on YouTube. I'm not saying any more than that. Put it this way, the bailiffs didn't know what to do with me, so they just had to let it go. Oh, guys, can you still see? Because I think we've gone a bit blank. So I've got the giggles today, everyone. Right, you still there? Yeah, so the more you fear, the more they'll take advantage, basically. It was funny. It was so funny. 6 o'clock in the morning, right? Honestly, there's so many weird and funny things that have happened in my life, and some things I can't tell people because I'm scared that you won't believe me. But those sorts of things only happen in a movie. But no, this is holy flop we're talking about. It happens all the time to me. It was 6 o'clock in the morning, and I remember I got down in Romford, down the road from me. There's a Dunelm's shop, so I went shopping down there, and it's down the 127, and it's obviously one way. But when you pull out of Dunelm's, you've got traffic lights, and everybody does a U-turn to turn back down to get back home if they're going that way. And it's just pointless turning right, then turning left and wait. It's just all blah blah blah. Anyway, everyone's been doing it for years, but this time I got caught. They decided to put a camera up there. Anyway, so I just put the letter away and just completely forgotten about it. And then you know what the bailiffs are like, and these companies, threats after threats after threats, fake court letters. And then when you do it, you go behind the scenes, then you do a little bit of investigating. You think, no, what's it called? Northampton Business Centre. That's it. That's basically where they just bulk make letters to send out to the population, basically demanding money. They're not signed on wet ink. And when the police now, if you noticed over the years, since people have been losing the fear and standing their grounds with these bailiff companies and council tax, etc., you'll hear the police now say wet ink isn't an issue when actually it is. They're trying to catch up with what the public have already jumped ahead with, and they're not liking it very much. They're not liking it at all. And yeah, it's 6 o'clock in the morning, and there's a knock on the door. And so I went to the window, and there was two men, right, standing at the by the window, right downstairs. And I said, hello, blah, blah, blah. And one of them goes, hello, how are you? Blah, blah, blah. The other one, the English blokes, goes, right, we want blah, 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 how much money? You need to ring your family and friends. And I said, oh, okay, at 6 o'clock in the morning, hang on a sec. So I just sort of like just shut the window for literally 10 minutes. I thought if I leave it 10 minutes, they may get bored. They might start to look round the back to see if I've done a runner. Whatever, I've just biding my time. So anyway, 10 minutes later, looked out the window. They're still standing there like a pair of lemons. And anyway, the English guy was getting quite frustrated, right? Anyway, and they go, oh, we've just clamped your car. And I said, oh, okay, then I'll just take it off then. Oh, you can't do that. It's a criminal offence. I said, no, it's not if I cut it in the right area. oh no, that's still a criminal offence. I said, actually, regarding blah, 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 blah law, it's actually not. Anyway, by this point, I triggered them so badly, they started shouting abuse at me. Anyway, he was Polish, the other bloke was Polish, and he just out the blue, he shouted, "Don't threaten me with your husband." I said, "What?" He goes, "I've got it on my body camera. You've just threatened me with your husband." And I said, "Oh, okay then." I said, "Well, I'll be applying for for the stills so we can see that camera footage." "Oh, okay, yes, 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 mum." In a Polish thing. I think he called me a not a nice word in Polish. If I was him, I probably would have done the same because I am very awkward. But yeah, so that's just the way they try and trap you by gaslighting you, threatening you, clamping your car. But if there are certain loopholes where legally you don't have to pay, basically. And yeah, I wouldn't have minded paying, but it's these bailiff fees that take the absolute Michael. And that's something that I'm not doing. Absolutely no way. So I thought, no, I'm not paying you assholes. You can bugger off. Anyway, that was it. That was it. Never heard from them again. Oh, Dillygaff, you in Romford? What near Romford, shall I say? Oh, we're quite close to each other then. My dog would rip their front. Well, yeah, it's been a while. The shops. Sorry, I'm just catching up with the chat. When you buy a device, don't give your address because they pass. Yes, that's true. I think that's naughty. The TV. Sorry, guys. The TV license. When you buy TV from the shops, they notify the TV license. That's really bad. That's a breach of GDPR. That is, I've decided. Sorry if I missed anything. Is that where you? No, I'm not in Lancashire. No. Yeah, just briefly on Lancashire. Yeah, there's a lot going on up there, and there just seems to be more people going missing. A lot of people going missing. I was talking to Paul the other day about this actually. When you research why, you think, aha. And if you look at the interviews with Nicola Bulley, you've got Emma White. Or that it's very sort of controlled, isn't it? It seems more acting than anything because her neighbour Heather, I think her name was Heather, was the same sort of attitude as Emma. Go and watch both of their interviews and you'll see what I mean. Mind you, what's her name? Emma, some of her interviews have been wiped from the internet. Sky News have taken some of their ones down. So what that's all about. Something dodgy is going on and it's to do with masonry. That's all I'm going to say for now. 2nd December last year was brought up in rain. Oh, do you know what? It's so funny. It's when I joined Facebook, um, obviously my friend's family, your friend, and they're sort of like all local, but I've never really met any other people that I've become friends with over time. They're never local. So you come on YouTube and then Dillygaff comes along, you're like only down the road, and I'm like, blimey, that's a first. First person on the internet that's not friend or family that's only down the road. One of my exes lives in Barking. Oh, sorry, Dillygaff, I nearly deleted your comment then. Right, anyway, guys, thanks for joining. And decades ago, the electric company on the phone told me to go to the police station and hand myself in for not paying it. What did you say, Poppy? That's brilliant. Oh my God. It's so funny when they threaten you with the police. It is. It's so funny because they haven't caught on yet that the police don't get involved in civil matters. Oh, that's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Hand yourself into the police. Oh God. Oh, I'm trying to think of other things that honestly I'm gonna swear. I am such a fucker. I really am. I'm really rebellious. I think it's because who my dad is. All my life I've been like, right, I'm going against the grain here. Um, yeah, yeah, say no more on that. But yeah, I can be a fucker. So when it comes to injustices, and if I feel that financially I'm being treated unfairly, I will find a loophole in the law to say I don't have to pay. Oh dear. But yeah, lose the fear, people. All these TV license people and um, bailiffs, yeah, it's not actually lawful. It's the S. Oh my God, yeah, it is. Well, do you know what? Half Irish, half Italian. Yeah, but English as they come and Essex as they come. So yeah, I've picked it up from somewhere. Oh dear. But right, guys, I've got to go because I just keep laughing because I've got all these. There's so much you need to know, guys. There is so much you need to know, and we will get there. It's just I have to word it. I'm gonna have to do it in code. Yeah, it is loose. But I don't understand why they're just allowed to do it though. I don't understand why the government haven't come down with the BBC Heart and said, look, enough's now. They should have done this decades ago. And they should actually apologise for lying about those detector van things. Yeah, thanks, Dilly Gaff. See you soon. Yeah, they should. I think they should be held to account for that because that's just lying. That's just worse than trying to force everyone to get jabbed, really, isn't it? If you think about it, back in those days, threatened with prison, threatened with this, threatened with that. No, that's not right. No, no. We need. We certainly don't need fishy rishy in power at the minute. That's for sure. I think what I'm going to do is apply for campaign to be the prime minister. Oh dear. Oh dear. It would be a bit like me in Romania letting all the chickens out the cages. Yeah, we were. Yeah, we were sent to Romania, and on a on some free time, we were walking around a couple of markets, and I was just letting them all out. I really am naughty. I am really naughty. Right, guys, I've got to go. And oh, interesting, interesting. The server behind this has picked up 102%. Yeah, that's a good sign. Right, anyway, guys, I've got to go. Thanks, Joe. Thanks for all Dilly Gaff, Poppy, anyone, Lulu, anyone I miss? I think some got bored and went off. Right, I'll see you all soon. Me and my mate used, and sorry, me and my mate used to say we could rule the country. That was before. Oh, sorry to hear that, Dilly Gaff. That's horrible. Right, yeah. Bye, everyone. I will see you soon, and hopefully next time I can get it a bit more lively on the screen, so it's just not this horrible thing here. But anyway, I will see you soon. Take care. Have a good rest of your weekend and stay safe. Thanks for joining. See you soon.